Hello out there and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Only Go Up, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and actually when I loaded it up into my OBS, it came up as zombie .exe, so I don't know what that's all about. So we're going to play some Only Go Up, and that's what we're going to do.
Hold up.
Okay, so, this is the settings menu. When I press W to move forward, I'll show you guys on my keyboard. I'll try to. I don't know if I can actually get it up there. When I press W on my keyboard, where are we? So we're going to press W and you watch. So we go backwards. We press S, we go forwards. So right off the bat, we've got a terrible control scheme that I'm probably not going to be able to cope with. So we're probably going to... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, pressing S to go forward is really awkward. Most of these games start on the ground. I don't really understand what's going on here. So I'm just holding S here, and when we inevitably screw up, oh Jesus, it's flight controls. Is that what's going on? Yeah, when I press, it's all reversed. So if I press D, I go to the left. If I press A, I go to the right. The whole thing is just absolutely reversed. Ugh. This is terrible. Like, why? Why would you do that? Ah. Oh, and then we just clip through. Okay. I die. Oh, now we're on the ground. Okay, so there's another dude here. So now the controls are working. I really don't understand that. So, was the point that the controls were really bad? Okay. I die. Oh, you die. Okay. Right. So they reverse the controls, and then there's nowhere to go with it? Right, I guess they have to make the map quite big. Oh, no. Right, now we're just running through the... Love that. Love this. Alright, well, let's just grab a screenshot, because that'll make an excellent, poster for it. Or thumbnail. Right. So does none of this exist? Oh yeah, none of this exists. Right. It's just... Oh, that exists. I found something else that exists. This house. Okay. Can we go up these stairs? Oh, we can. We're going up and through some assets. Love that. Oh, I die. Fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm not that interested in the gameplay. So... Is that... Do we die if we go in that? Is that we die? Yeah, okay, so we can't swim. So we've got to go in a direction that means that we don't die. So, let's go this way. Because we may as well, oh, we climbed on top of this tree. Sure. We may as well go see what is going on this way. I'm wondering how long, 5 seconds until we start clipping through the scenery. Is that too long? I mean, there's this store in here or whatever. Okay. So the main thing these games do, right, is that they have a bunch of assets, and they have a jump mechanic, and sometimes they have an ability to climb onto stuff, and sometimes they do not. Okay, so the map feels way bigger than it needs to be. I guess that's where all the gigabytes came from. I die. What are all those assets under the ground there? Okay. Alright, well I guess let's try and get up some distance. Okay. I don't wanna be you know, called out for not being fair. For not actually, you know, engaging with the gameplay. Even though that is exactly what I'm not doing. Oh, I die. I die. Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this for a little while, and I might just fast forward because it's honestly the climbing up of stuff is just not that interesting. Yep, well, I've done my dash. That's about as much as I'm willing to engage with. So one thing that I have noticed is that the water rises. So as soon as the game starts, that's why I wasn't able to explore as far as I wanted, is because the water is constantly rising. And I guess that makes sense. While this dude just watches on. He doesn't die, though. He just stands there. He's too powerful. Way too powerful for me. But I can stand on top of him. Sort of. Can I stay on top of him? No, it won't let me stay on top of him. Yeah, won't let me stand on top of him. Okay, well, let's go look at the description and see what the game has to say for itself. Alright, only go up. Get up there to avoid the rising water. It's scary, but you have to step up. It's up to you to adapt to reality or struggle. Developed by Why Games, as in, why make this? And why am I playing this? And why would I spend a lot of time doing this when I could be doing something interesting with my time? Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is probably the most well put together one of these that I've played. It has like chapters and stuff, and I don't know, like the controls actually feel reasonably responsive. He catches on the edge there. Yeah, and I mean, we can see from the actual preview here that there's quite a lot of it. They've made a lot of a game. Oh, there's a gun or something. Why do you have a gun? Right, so they've actually spent some time making the game, but it's still super asset heavy, asset dependent, and you know, like frustrating. I don't know. So you are a normal kid living on an island. That guy doesn't look like a kid until the island is flooded. He's like this giant bald man who looks like he just stepped out of a, being a hitman to take some time to climb up onto some assets. He's not a kid. Wow. Okay, the sea level, which was always on the news, is now reality, right? And it's gonna go higher than like it would raise by like 10 meters, and then that would be it. You have two choices. You adapt to reality, you give up, you struggle to survive. That's 3 choices. But you know, I'll choose to struggle and survive in this cruel place. Why did we just switch to the first person? Went from the second person to the first person. The first step. Feel me getting more confident every time I take the first step. We are not the stars of this earth. Even at this moment, my competitors are ahead. But you won't give up. Make supporting people with stories into supporting roles until you become the main characters. Even if you're born with nothing, even if you live in a moment, there's definitely a meaning in this life unless you give up. I love this Bandysoft. They haven't even paid for the. They haven't even paid for the premium Bandicam version, so it's got to have the watermark. Love that. About the game, Don't Look Down is a game. Why is it called Don't Look Down now? Oh, it was called Only Go Up. In OBS, it's called Zombie, and now it's Don't Look Down. It's a game where you go up to avoid the rising water. Each time you go up, the concept and the chapter of the map change. For example, in a 2-chapter melted Arctic, the character's friction will decrease and it will slip. But don't worry, I'll make a checkpoint for you here. Then don't look down. In addition, this checkpoint function exists, but if you're a person who gives up easily, think twice about purchasing. Yeah, I mean, it only costs $8.99, so if you're looking for if Only Up was a game that you really loved and you want more of that, spending $9 on the same game again is probably right up your alley. That seems like a good use of your time. This is not a good use of my time, though, so I'm going to stop talking about it because there's not much to talk about. It's a game where you climb assets into the sky with some nebulous threat and some, things that will just drop you onto the ground so that the next time you try and get there, you die again because the next thing drops you onto the ground. So, it's trying to do the rage game thing. I don't know, like that. That's what killed me, and that's pretty much enough for me. I got to that point, I was like, okay, cool. And then there was no reason for me to assume that was going to happen, and then it did happen, and I'm like, right, cool. It's not really a fair mystery in that case, like I wasn't given any warning, there weren't any, I didn't see any falling or anything. So like games where they're going to punish you like that, it's much better to foreshadow that so that if it happens to you, you can't say you didn't know that was going to happen. So I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Only Go Up, TM, and or Zombie, and or Don't Look Down. And I will see you guys next time. So class dismissed.